One time I have watched a friend of mine comes back home, was tired, and he received a phone call from someone who wanted to discuss a difficult situation. And I have watched how the phone call morphed, transformed into an argument with bad words being exchanged. What is going on here? I am Ibrahim Hamwi. In this episode of Overcoming Emotionally, we aim in overcoming emotionally to become relationally sound through the use of sound relational lenses. They are the lenses of bonding, distinctiveness, integration, and levelness. My beloved, we've been talking about the conflict for the past few weeks, maybe months. Conflict is inevitable, and we will have to be prepared. We will have to be armed with the wisdom we need, the knowledge we need, so we could succeed in resolving the conflict. My beloved, resolving the conflict is not something spontaneously you can or I can do. It's not something we rush into. Why? Sometimes, if we attempt to resolve the conflict without the proper steps, we could create a new conflict and damage more and hurt more and reduce the chance of reconciliation. My beloved, conflict is there all the time and everywhere. Our own responses to the conflict will dictate the final outcome. There are four steps, practical steps, we will have to go through in order for us to be able to resolve the conflict. And those steps have a certain order. First, understanding and containment. Second, choosing the time and the place. Three, meeting and dialogue. Four, honoring and giving feedback. So those are the four steps. Today we will address the first one, that's understanding and containment. My beloved, I am sure you have dealt with some people who argue with you without knowing they are arguing. We could do the same thing occasionally. Therefore, we should always be mindful when talking about differences, when settling differences, start uh, starts to consume our time, consume our emotional energy, consume our money, when it starts to take a toll or a tax on us, now it is a conflict, is no longer just differences. Why is that important? As soon as you understand you are entering conflict, or the situation you are in is now a conflict and not just differences, you will have to pause, take a step back. Why? You want to examine your emotional content. My beloved, when you experience conflict, when I experience conflict, we are sure to feel sadness, to feel frustration, to feel anger. We may feel guilt. There are so many different emotions you're going to experience when you enter conflict, and it's very important for us to pause. We need to pause so we can give ourselves time to process those emotions and share them with trustworthy listeners who can provide us with empathy and understanding. It is very wise, it's very helpful for you to debrief your emotions to a trustworthy listener. Why? When you share what you feel with a trustworthy listener, all those stored emotions will come out. Their energies, their power over you are diminishing now. That will help you choose better words and have better nonverbal expressions during the time you're going to meet and talk with the other conflict party. Just to be clear, we're not calling our trustworthy friends to debrief ourselves emotionally to them. We're not calling them to blame the conflict party or to condemn or judge the conflict party. That's not conflict resolution, that's just irresponsible blaming. We call our trustworthy friends and ask for understanding, ask for empathy, ask for truthfulness in order for us to manage our emotions and increase the chance of using responsible and loving language that honors that honors the other in spite of the tension that's gonna be present during meeting and feedback exchange. I hope, my beloved, you find this video helpful. Again, Merry Christmas, enjoy your week, and let's love and resolve conflict. Share this video with others if you find it helpful to you, and leave some feedback for me. I'll be glad to answer. Enjoy your week, Nidal.